My name's Constable Tim Smith, and I'm a uniformed patrol officer with the primary response unit. So it was a fairly standard, busy evening. It was around 11 o'clock at night, and we get a call for service that a male had thrown a knife at security at a Circle K on May Street, which is assault with a weapon technically, and apparently the male was still sitting out front, and a million things are running through your head on the way there, and you never quite know what you're going to run into. So we show up at the call, my partner and I, and the male, yep, is still sitting out front.
Okay, turn around, hands behind your back. You're arrested for assault with a weapon.
Yep, I know. That's fair, I know.
And the male complies, turns around, and quickly says, like, it's not what it looks like. And I just respond, I'm like, okay, like, we're here to investigate, and we'll get to the bottom of it essentially, but we also want to make sure everybody's safe, so we handcuff him, put him in the back of the car, read him his rights and everything we're supposed to do. Then my partner goes and speaks to the complainant, the people who work at Circle K.
So I can release him? See?
Do you guys want to release him?
We are, yeah.
My partner comes back and tells me that that he said that he was being assaulted in the back lane by 3 people wearing all black, and that he doesn't need to be under arrest, and so we release him, make sure he's okay, and he continues kind of explaining the situation, and that he was in the back of the back alley and he was jumped by 3 people, and he did have a knife in his hands to protect himself. No, it appears that nobody was injured. It was right behind the Circle K, so he goes into the Circle K and he slides the knife to the security guard. He didn't throw it. He slid it to them to kind of take the knife out of the picture.
He said he doesn't want to file a report.
No call is the same. No call is standard. Everything is some sort of shade of gray, and it's dynamic. And we need to keep, as police officers, a very open mind to everything that's happening in front of us, because it's generally not what you think it is. It's almost guaranteed not to be what you expect it to be. And so that's the first part of the call.
Well, I'll chat with you in 1 sec. Just hang tight, okay?
The second part of the call is we had a male approach us right after we released the male in the back of the car.
Hey, stay here. Hey, what's going on? Wait, what's going on? Hey, step back.
Yeah, can you guys,
He thought that rocks had been thrown at his head by somebody in a back alley, which kind of matched my original investigation with the other male. And so I check him out, and there's no indication that an assault had taken place, but meanwhile the male's continually looking over his shoulder and becoming more agitated and more afraid as the interaction went on. And during this interaction, I've called for another unit because we're still working on our last call, which very much blended into this call. So more units come, and we all kind of figured out the situation and closed it down as quick as possible.
You're safe. You're safe, dude. You're safe.
To cut to the end, the male was suffering from a drug-induced psychosis, which was later identified at the hospital.
Okay. Hold on.
Every day we go to work, we don't know what we're stepping into. Use this call as an example. I think it's one thing, right? It ends up being not the thing I thought it was. And then something else happens that makes me think it's two other things, but it's actually something completely different that turns into two separate calls. That's a great example of how non-uniform this job is.
He just needed a minute, that's all. But he's good.
I know I can speak for myself, but a lot of the people that I know that are at least in patrol is that we love to help people, just like kind of what I said earlier. We love to help people, and that's why most of us are here, is we feel a calling towards serving. And we don't care who you are, where you've come from, what you've done. You call us, we're there. And I love to tell people that when we're on the job, you know, because we don't care if you've been in jail before, you've been arrested, or I don't care. If you call us, like, we're here for you. We're neutral in that sense, and it's an honor to have that position, is to be there regardless, and probably the best part of the job.